So we should, this is, you finish part A, which is this part right here, and then part B, which is this video. Part C is, which is step number 2, and we're about to get into what's called the installation of this particular part with it. So I'd like for you to, here, let me remove this. I didn't mean to take this screenshot of this video of this part right here with it, but I'd like for you to take a screenshot of this part, which I should say is, let's do that for now with it, just a regular on that one. But on step number 3, if you can navigate to this particular link that I have right here and take the screenshot of, after you click on this right here, this link on this page will take you to this GitHub with this link right here, or copy this link and it'll bring it over. However you want to do this. So let me show you this. It's very simple. Is that if you come down here and you click on create a new React app, and you scroll down and you find where it says create React app, find the link that says create React app right here in a comfortable environment for learning React. You click on it, it takes you to this particular page right here, which is the GitHub. I'd like for you to take a picture of this page right here. All right, screenshot it, snip it, and then you copy this in here and you paste this right here. Okay, right below this. That's all I'm asking for. All right. So in the same segment that I'm talking about, I want to talk to you about a little bit about the disclaimer statement with it. I just want to let you know this installation is not going to be easy. Everybody's computers are different. I have 3 computers here. Every one of these computers I install is different with it. Different hardware, different operating system. One is a Windows 10, one is a Windows 11. Different, I have a Mac I'm running on as well. So you just kind of have to be patient with this and Google the error that I ran into some errors. I'm going to show you what errors that I did with it and how I fix it and sort it out with it. All right, so we'll get this thing straightened out with it. But the key thing is patience and work through this early enough that you have time to do this. A couple of commands that I think you need to know, and I wrote it on here with it. CD ... means change your directory to the parent directory with it. The CD sends change directory, and the ... is going to the parent directory. CD and the name of the directory means that you are going into that particular, you want to change up that directory. You're in the content of your directory and you want to change it out with it. dir is basically listing the content of that subdirectory for you to see. I demonstrated all these commands on here with it as well. The first thing I need for you to do is to check, you can do this on a Windows operating system. If you have a Mac, they call it terminal. You need to run your terminal and run these commands as well. On a Mac, this will work as we need to check the npm-v for the version of your React on this as well. So the reason I'm doing this is this paragraph I'm writing right here with it is that some of you might have installed the NodeJS and you don't know it from your previous classes with it. Some of you may be taking my class from the IMED2315, the JavaScript class. So before we move forward on this thing with it, I would like for you to check your directory. Windows Explorer is fine with it. But everything that I want you to do in here, take a screenshot from the rest of this, is going to be the DOS environment. So you get used to the command line with it as well, because that's the basic concept with this thing. If you leave here, you work in a corporate setting with it. Some of those could be an Apache server, and you're going to have to do some DOS command, or some Linux command, some terminal command. That will always stay with you. The Microsoft Windows will not always be there for you to access. All right. So I gave you the path where if you install the Node.js from normally with it, it would actually default into the program files, and this is the path for that with it as well. If you never install the Node.js, then you don't have this path, right? So this path right here is what you would actually have, and I want you to take the screenshot of that with it. So I'm saying that take a screenshot and copy the DOS command. I want this to be in the DOS command that you're navigating to. So once you get into this, so how do I do that? All right, here. So I'm going to start here. If this is the Windows operating system, I'm going to come down here at the bottom. I want to type in CMD in the search, and it's going to pop up the you see that little command right there with it. Okay, so I have this prompt right here. Thank God it's large already, as you can see. So a couple of things I want to demonstrate here. Some of these commands that you see here, cd ... and cd and dir and all that stuff with it as well. So let's do the first one. I mean cd ... So cd ... So if you have to understand this prompt is that this is default to the C drive /. This is the subdirectory from the root is Windows, and then you have a subdirectory called System32, right? So I need to back out from this thing. The command is cd ... Hit enter. You notice my prompt now comes out of that. All right. If I want to look inside the content of the Windows, I do dir, enter, and let me just zoom back out here so you can see. Let me change the size of this font here. I have it cranked up so you guys could actually see this. Can you see that better? Sorry, I'm sorry if it's not that large with it. But this is the content. Let me scroll up to the top here. cd is this command right here. All right, I went to the parent directory. You notice the System32 now backs out to the root. So I did dir, shows me the content of that. This is the content of that. So if I want to see where the System32 is, it's right down here with it. Here it is. All right, that's where we were in here a few minutes ago with it. So this is the System32. Now, if you want to come back out like with it, scroll down to the bottom again. cd what ? That will also back you out with it as well. Okay. So backing out to the parent directory, you do change directory ... All right. Now, if I want to go inside directory, take me back to the where I came from. cd Windows. Okay, watch. Hit enter. My Windows pop up. It's not case sensitive. You notice I lowercase that W, and it still gave me an uppercase directory as well. If I want to go back to that System32, well, I don't know what that looks like. I do dir, right, to list it, and here it is, System32 right here. So I'm going to do cd System32. Hit enter, and you notice my prompt went back to the way how I have it. So I want you to be able to comfortable to navigate with the cd ... cd and dir. Just 3 simple commands that will get you a long ways with this as well. Now we want to check to make sure that we don't have this thing installed, right? So here's what I like for you to do. In my instruction, I ask you to navigate. Remember now, I want you to take in the DOS environment command with it. So open up your DOS command with it. I want you to come up here, go inside your DOS command. I want you to find the one, the path that says C program files. All right. So we have to go to the root cd ... Oh, by the way, if I put in all my command, if I hit the upper arrow key, it will bring back the most previous one. Right. If I hit it again, it's going to bring back its previous one. And these are the commands that so you don't have to retype it every time. Up arrow key and down arrow key would actually allow you to see this. Okay, so here it is. So cd ... that goes to parent directory. One more time. cd ... goes to the root. You see that? So it takes me back to the root right now. I hope this is a good resolution, the screen size of resolution for this thing. I feel it's kind of small, but all right, let me crank it up a little bit so can you see that better with it? So I'm asking you to go to navigate to the C program files. All right. So I need to look inside of my C if there is a program files directory. What's the command? dir to list the content. Well, look, here it is. All right. So here is the program files. This one right here. This is the one I'm looking for, not the x86. All right. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to see cd program space files. Hit enter. I'm inside that directory. Now I need to see inside of it. I'm going to dir to list it. All right. Well, by listing it, what am I looking for? I'm looking for that directory called NodeJS. It's in alphabetical order. All right. It doesn't look like I have it installed. Look at this. All right. So I don't have it installed, which tells me is a good thing. All right. So before we move on with this thing, I want you to try this. You see this npm-v, v stands for version, dash means to read what version of the npm is. All right, we'll try this in the command line as well. So scroll down here. All right, so you know, you don't have that, so just type in npm-v and see what you see. It says npm is not recognizable, which is a good thing. You have not installed this at all. Or if you have you want to see if you missed it, maybe the NodeJS, okay, cd NodeJS is the subdirectory. It's not going to be here because there is no directory called NodeJS up here. If I hit enter, guess what? The system cannot find this path, specific path, because we haven't installed it. And this is what I want you to take the screenshot of. Okay, so this is what I want you to see. Is I want to see, make sure that you don't have this thing installed in your program files, is the Node.js with it. So take a screenshot of this window right here. All right, paste it in here for me. All right, that goes right here, right before step number 4. This is step number 3. Okay, I'm going to stop the video right here, and this concludes this this part right here.